Here we go. One step at a time, don't be living on the line. I don't need a friend, I got more than on the mind. Sunshine in my brain, making everyone complain. Radio in the heart, don't be being so strange. Think I'm losing it, baby, where have you been? Everybody says that you.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It is April 21st, 2017. Now, I first and foremost want to go into my playlist here. Let's look at the playlist. When you click on playlist on my channel, you go to my channel, click on playlists, you can see all the little videos that I have put in here in little categories. And let's say if you scroll down to Bitcoin, you can simply click on the Bitcoin playlist. See, it says click your interest over here. Click on Bitcoin, and it has all my Bitcoin videos in one little place for you there. And see, I have 2 Litecoin videos right there, and getting started with crypto wallets. I have 3 videos there, and I'm looking to add more to all these cryptocurrencies down here. So it just makes it very easy for you to find your interest. Okay, so with all that being said, now I do want to go into saying thank you very much for you who donated on my GoFundMe account there. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I also put a link right here on the channel. It says give thanks, and it'll take you straight to the GoFundMe account where you can give me a generous gift there for my work here if you appreciate me. So I appreciate you very much. And what we have also is a couple comments to get into. But before we get into the comments, I just want to thank all you new subscribers and all you existing subscribers and all the comments you put down below. Thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough. In fact, I'm going to be thanking you guys every video. You guys are just awesome. So let's click here on the comments, and we have a couple comments here I'm going to go over. It says, Thy Face commented, Hi Aaron, thanks for your great analysis. Can you do an analysis for Burst in one of your next videos? Well, I'm going to have to put Burst on the shelf for a bit because I do have, as I'm looking at, Stellar at the moment. And I believe a few days ago Michelle had asked me to do Stellar, and then a lot of other people asked me to do Stellar as well there. So I got to do Stellar for everybody, okay? First, and then I will look into Burst possibly. I do got a list of things to go into, but Stellar is first on my mind for the next video there. So I thank you for that comment there. And Jedi Keymotor commented, You are so full of poop. You have absolutely no knowledge of technical analysis. Well, Jedi, I must say, may the force be with you, my friend. And I hope you learn. And if you don't, make sure you share that knowledge of technical analysis that you have with other members for us. That would be wonderful. All right, now with that song, that little whistling song there, and that comment is now complete. Let's go down here to Odino of Y commented, Dumped my Ripple after a south signal came up on a turtle. Okay, so you dumped your Ripple. I hope you're dumping your Ripple in and around specific key areas there. However, you are trading at your own risk and your own will. But I just say, as I'm teaching these trend lines and these key areas, that hopefully you're getting in and out around these really cool spots. Now, they're not always going to work 100% of the time. Now, you've seen my accuracy in these videos have been really, really good. However, it's predicting the future, and the cryptocurrency world is the Wild West. So I'm just bringing you something I hope that you haven't seen before, and that you're just grateful to have all these cool little understandings now of reading a chart. But just keep in mind, nothing is perfect, and we're going to have some setbacks every now and then, but at least we're ahead and we're gaining knowledge, and we're learning and we're growing in this field of technical analysis and cryptocurrencies, and we're able to get some profit while we can in this wild, crazy, wild west of the cryptocurrency world. Okay, now one more down here. It says Shannon Mendoza said, what wallet are you using for BitPay? I'm using Bittrex, the exchange. I do have a lot of wallets. It can get kind of hectic at times, so I do put that one on Bittrex right now. Okay, so that way I can have it exit for me when I'm ready to exit there. Now, speaking of BitPay, let's get into today's video here, and this is going to be on Bitbean. Okay, now you may be saying, scratching your head and saying, Bitbean, what's going on with Bitbean? This is ranked number 195 on CoinGecko. Aaron, what are you doing trading Bitbean? Well, remember yesterday's video I talked about BitBay? And I said that I've been looking at that one for quite some time. Well, the thing is, with BitBay, I was looking at BitBay and I wanted to share it with you guys because I see a possible opportunity there. Okay, is that opportunity going to turn into profit? I don't know. Like I said, I can only go so far into the future, but I do my best to help everybody learn and trade smart. So with that being said, let's keep an eye on BitBay for those of us that invested in that yesterday, because I invested in it. If you looked at the technical analysis and you want to do that on your choosing and your own will, then great, and you're trading alongside me. Now, with Bitbean, I got into this in, 2000 and I think it was 2016, just in the beginning, like right around in here. And I just finally exited. So, boy, this has been an exhausting currency to carry here. You can see it's just gone sideways there for a very long time. So I know a lot of the times I tell you guys this is a good place right here, just broke this area here. But sometimes, you guys, we don't get immediate results. You have to hit the brakes, slow down, learn to trade, learn to be patient with these markets, and just kind of coast it. But just keep in mind, keep following it with your technical analysis, and then eventually it may pay off. Now, Bitbean just did that for me today, and I just exited before making this video. So that it was wonderful. Now, if we look over here, when this was coming down here, made a nice dip down, and it shot all the way up right here, and then went down, made a low here. Now you notice how it went all the way up? It stopped right at the 2 area there, the 0.0002 of a US dollar right there. And then when it went down, it kind of stopped and found support right at the 0.0001. Okay, so as soon as it did that, it met support and went right on up, breaking the 0. Well, you get the picture. It broke that, and then it came down and respected it. Then it decided to go right back down. Okay, it just kind of made like a spiky hair, really, right? And then it kind of fell down, went sideways, and then it went up. And so when it went up right here, right on this little high, that was a big spike up. I went, ooh. Now, I had 2 highs here. I had straw and orange. Now, I had that high, but I had this new little cool baby spike there. So I thought, this is cool. I might have a trade here. So I went and I drew my trend line from here to here, projected it into the future, and it went down. It spiked up again, testing this trend line, offering resistance, knocking its head there. But what I thought was, hey, if it's higher than this congestion area back here, you see that? I don't think it'll go below that congestion area. I might find some support on it. So it went down, it went back up, knocked its head, it went back down right above that previous congestion before breaking my trend line. And I thought, all right, awesome. So I put a bunch of buys in because look how cheap it is. I put a big time amount of buys in, and then it just went sideways on me, just consolidated. And I went, okay. So then it spiked, and I thought, all right, here's the beginning of it reaching the previous high, right over here, right? I thought, wonderful, because if it goes right here, that's going to be my exit. I just wanted to test that previous high there. So then it went down on me, and I thought, oh, what is going on? Should I just dump my Bitbean? Should I get out? But then it went sideways here, and I just kind of extended this low here into the future there. And as it went sideways on me, there we go, it kind of made that W pattern right on this area. And I kind of looked at that, because mind you, I've been following Bitbean for a while here. So you see that W? So I thought, all right, finally that W is going to kick in. I could see it rounding its right leg there. And right before, as it started to go up, I got even more excited. Why? And I bought more. Well, I bought more because of this here. When this high was made right here, I projected that into the future. Okay? Projected that into the future, and I was looking for a break on this W pattern. So I actually bought in right here, right on this W pattern, because it was finding support on this previous area here. So I bought in on this W some more, because a lot of time has gone on from November 15th to March 2016, so I had more funds to buy more. So I bought it, and it spiked up, and I thought, great, I have 2 big buys in now. Let's see, where's my other buy? Let's draw them in purple. There. And when it broke here, it found support. Okay, well, right in there. So Actually, not the support level. I bought on the breakout. I didn't even wait for it to test down. I just bought on the breakout there. But when it went there, I bought right there on the upswing of this W, right leg up. So then I thought, great, it's going to retest this area right here of this high to this high right here, and hopefully break up and go up and give me my profit. But it didn't. It decided to go back down, went back down sideways, found more congestion on this red line back here. Let's just draw it all the way extending into the future. Okay, now once it did that, it kind of went sideways there, up and then down. It broke my line down here. I wasn't too happy about that. At this point, I was pretty frustrated, and I thought Bitbean was just going to be terrible. It is ranked number 195, so I also thought, I was looking at all those things, and all those things were playing with my mind there, and I'm thinking, man, I bought a lot way back here, and I bought a lot right here, and all these great, smart, calculated areas. And I do see it was finding support. But if I draw this line from the very bottom right there of congestion and project it into the future, you can see that it respected the very low of it. See that? So that's what kind of kept me in a little longer there. If it was going to go any lower than that, I probably would have had to just, I don't know, just hold, and maybe the coin would have gone to nothing, or this cryptocurrency would have gone to nothing. But I held on those specific things. Now, what I was looking for, let's back this up here. Let's get rid of some of these lines. What I was looking for now on these two highs right here, right? Now, I was looking for that W to break above that and continue upward, but it just met equal to pretty much. So then when this high, see I had this high here, that was a good buy area, and this high to this high now gave me my other good buy area right here. So let's put a circle around those. This high there, and this high here. Those are my other levels of placing buys. Now, if you look here, it went and knocked its head here equal to the left high right here of this W pattern down below. And then it decided to fall, and then it gave us a trend line into the future. See, this red trend line is now into the future. It went up, knocked its head right on that trend line, and then fell. And it found some support on our previous trend line going downward. See, that kind of just follows on that trend line. Then it decides to go sideways, and then it finds support on our horizontal support level right here. Okay? Then it breaks this trend line right here, this longer term one. And then when it went up there, it curled down, and then it decided to go sideways here. And then it fell, finding support right down here on our lowest area of previous congestion. And then it decided to curl its way up. Well, I'm looking here, and you see how many times I bought in? So I bought in, let's make this green for buys. I bought in right here, right on the break of the first one, right? And then I bought in on this W, this right leg of the W, finding support right there. And then I placed another buy. Let's see, where was that other buy? Went this way, the trend line. Yes, the retesting of this trend line right there. So I have three big buy areas, and look how long I had to wait in between these. March 2016, so there's almost a year, if not a lot of months, so you just have to be patient. Then it decided to go sideways on me, and it fell this low. I'm thinking, should I just get out? I don't know, right? It's meeting on the very low of that. Well, then it gave me what? Let's look here and do this in, light blue. It gave me this high right back here. So let's, 1 second. Let's draw our highs. Cover that there. To this big high here. Now remember, that's taken off a W pattern, right? Here's the middle of the W. So, as I've showed you guys this time and time again, W's are very good to be taking trend lines off of. Now, when I connected this high here to this high and projected that into the future, you see that there? Wait, a little higher. So awesome, right? So finally it went back up, and I could have placed my bubble right here and bought in another time. But at this point, to be honest, I was done buying Bitbean. But this is the area I could have bought in right in here. Draw my bubble. Now, you can see it finally decided to go on upward, okay? And you take this little high right here from this orange circle and this orange, or this blue one here, this light blue one. Let's project that trend line. This is my first high, right? to this one here, project that into the future, and we can see we're right here, and it touches the previous high area. Let's see, kind of straight there. There we go. So right there, those are two big reasons. It touched that high, it also broke above. Now if I draw my bubble around that, these are my areas in which I'm getting out in, right? My projected exit. So it did touch those areas wonderfully. Now, if we zoom in on Bitbean here, right at the bottom right there, you can see once it broke this trend line, it went up, and then guess what? It went right back down to test this trend line right there. So that was a good buy area. Like I said, I didn't buy in because I had so many previous buys. I've been watching this for such a long time. I just let it go. But had I bought in a fourth time, wow, even more profit, right? So now, let's go ahead and zoom out here. And let's see here. Now, looking at a rank 195 digital currency, you would think there's really nothing to trade on those. Our minds are so focused sometimes on Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dash and all these higher ranked coins that we don't really look at anything that's really cheap and ranked really, really low. We're looking at the top 10 or top 20 ranking coins. But if you're doing that, you're not understanding the technical analysis and the fun that you could be doing with these currency pairs and getting in on a lot of them to trade, because it is the Wild West. Now somebody's making some profit off of these, right? Including myself. So don't be so fast to say I'm going to just jump out of something. I'm trying to teach you the reality of from what I see it in cryptocurrencies and how you can get in on specific key areas and just hold them and be patient. I know a lot of you guys want updates on pure coins falling. I need an update. Help me out. I'm freaking out. My money's in it. Just relax and just like I had to do down here when I placed my little green circles for buys. I have to ride it and then continue using my technical analysis. But you see, as long as I get in on these important areas, I'm doing okay, especially when they're low here. Okay? So kind of broaden your spectrum there on altcoins and just kind of have some fun and look at some of these interesting currency pairs. They don't have to have the greatest volume. They don't have to have the greatest spot on the exchanges or anything like that. If you look here, it even says 50 billion of this digital currency, right, in total supply. So that's huge. I know you guys have said a lot, like 1 billion, but this is 50 billion. But even with all that, it doesn't matter. If I look past all that stuff and I simply buy on these support levels here after the break of trend lines, and I just hold while it's low, eventually you make a really big profit. So I hope this explains some more to everybody out there, and you saw the technical analysis I did on this chart here. And if not, rewind the video, watch it again. I do appreciate you guys being here and watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up, a like if you like it. Also check down here, this is the chart I'm using. I put the link down here, coingecko.com, and it's the Bitbean/USD, but you can type that into your browser there and check it out. So with that all being said, everybody, thank you very much. I appreciate all you new subscribers. Everybody, share this video on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on all your accounts. Just get it out there. Let's teach some more people about the fun world of cryptocurrencies. And if you want to donate to me, I really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Take care. Till the next video. Bye-bye.